We are in Santee, California at Village Pet and Feed in Santee, California. And we have the pleasure of interviewing the owners of this brand new full premium pet store with all kind of feeds and snacks, all kind of things that this gentleman will describe. And you are?
My name's Devon Julian, that's Julian. And I'm here, part of the team here at Village Pet and Feed. We're located at 11541 Woodside Avenue in Suite B, right off of the Riverford exit, right off of the 67 on the border of Lakeside and Santee. And this is our pet and feed store that we started as a family. So the Julian family, we're a locally owned business. We've been in Santee since the late 90s. My grandfather's owned businesses here starting since the 70s, including Mulvaney's, Village Carpets, that's now owned by my cousin, Village Flooring and Renovations, and we've opened Village Pet and Feed here. Our website is villagepetandfeed.com, and you can find us on Facebook and on Instagram. We opened this pet store as a family project after having a lot of health issues with all of our pets, including one of mine. She had really bad hot spots. My parents experienced a lot of health issues with their pets as well, and we kept going to the vet and getting a lot of different medicines, a lot of different Cytopoint and Apoquel, and a lot of different injections and medicines, but nothing was really solving the problem. And I personally was asking about nutrition and feed constantly to the vets, and they kept saying it was external or seasonal, and nothing was fixing it until I visited our good friend and mentor from Carlsbad Pet and Feed, and she turned me on to some new food. I switched from a Kirkland brand food to another brand called Signature that's higher protein, some probiotics, and a few other things, and instantly my pets' health issues went away. And my parents had similar experiences, different health issues, but once we started treating it really through nutrition, getting non-ingestible flea and tick medicines, those kinds of things, we saw a major improvement in our pet's health. That, along with our mentor, kind of led us to where we are today, which is Village Pet and Feed. We have a lot of different products here for your pets, cats, dogs, small animal. We do have everything you need for chicken feed, from when you first have chicks all the way up till feeding them and being egg producing. We've got health products for your pets, grooming, a huge toy wall. We've got one of the biggest treat bars, I think, in the area. So lots to choose from, small treats to long-lasting chews, that kind of thing. And I think one thing that's very unique about what we're offering here is our do-it-yourself self-serve pet wash stations in the back. So you can come in, and for your first wash, we're offering $10. All washes after that are $20. And you come in, we'll provide you all of the flea and tick dip if you need it, shampoos, conditioners. We give you an apron, all the protection, all the grooming equipment that you need, the wash stations. You can wash your pet, use professional grade grooming dryers to dry them, as well as towels. We have all the different brushes depending on your pet's coat and needs. And then I think the best part is that we're going to clean up the mess for you, especially for those particularly fuzzy pets. We'll make sure that we clean the drains and clean everything up so that you don't have to. We're really excited to be part of the community here at Village Pet and Feed. We've been part of the community for a really long time, but actually bringing a new business, a new service, and we really are trying to create a community or a village here. We're going to be offering a lot of events in our event space in the back. We've got about 3,000 square feet that we're going to curate a space with some pet safe mulch in there, as well as some shade and some activities for the kids. So doing a lot of adoption events, some meetups for people with their pets and their dogs. While you're in store, we also have a kids area. We wanted to make this a very family focused. I've got 2 young children. Kids are a big part of our lives, and so we've got a children's lounge with coloring books and activities and toys and lots of crafts, and so we really are excited to be part of it, and we hope that you'll come and check us out. Again, right off of Woodside and Riverford here in Santee on the edge of Lakeside. The website's villagepetandfeed.com. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook. Both Village Pet and Feed is our handle, and we hope to see you guys soon.
And what are your hours?
Oh, our hours are Monday through Friday, and we open at 9 a.m. and we close at 6 on Monday through Friday. Saturday through Sunday we're open from 9 to 5. We are having a big grand opening celebration. So the Santee Chamber of Commerce will be here on October 8th in the morning from 9 to 11 doing a ribbon cutting. That's a Wednesday coming up. But we're going to be having a big grand opening celebration on October 11th. That's going to be an all-day event. On that day, we're going to be doing 10% off of toys, treats, and accessories. We're going to be doing $10 do-it-yourself washes all day. We're going to have free food, including lumpia, that is part of a fundraiser for the El Capitan boys high school basketball team. We are going to be giving away lots of different raffle prizes, one for dogs, one for cats, one for wine lovers. We're going to be raffling off one of our dog hats called the Pup Lid. We're going to be doing a lot of different freebies and giveaways and samples. So there's going to be brands and vendors in here giving those things away. What else are we going to be doing that day? Just lots of fun, lots of community. We're going to have food all day, coffee from Santee Coffee Corner. We're going to have Mary's Donuts in the morning, handmade lumpia for that fundraiser in the middle of the day, and then we're still going to figure out something for later in the afternoon as well from the community. So come join us October 11th from 9 to 5. Check us out for that grand opening or anytime. We'd love to see you.
And I noticed my walkthrough with your father yesterday, that you've got all kind of, not only dog food, premium dog food, you have cat food, you have reptile food, accessories, whatever. You have poultry, you know, and rodents.
We have rabbits, we have gerbils,
okay.
rabbits, guinea pigs, that kind of thing.
Right.
That section is still expanding, but we have that, and then another thing will be our expanding raw and gently cooked dog food.
I was just going to mention that. Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, so one of the kind of expanding areas of dog food and cat food really is the raw and gently cooked area. So we've got quite a few freezers. We've got more freezers on the way.
Let's walk over there. How's that?
Sure.
And kind of show us.
So those are about, those are all about offering, species-specific foods. So really the canine species and feline cats are used to usually eating kind of single ingredient proteins, and so we're going to offer a lot of the top brands that are offering premium organic vegetables, both raw and gently cooked proteins, everything from beef to chicken to turkey. We've got lamb, pork, there's some other poultry options and some other seafood options as well.
Now I'm just going to take a look at this awesome wash station here. Look at this. Full service here, self-service. And can you show us some of the things in the freezers? I guess you have frozen, air-dried, freeze-dried, all kind of.
So everything in the frozen is going to be all frozen. So these are lightly cooked little sliders for dogs. So these are, you can mix in or you can use as a topper to some kibble.
Okay.
Dogs go crazy for this, so you just defrost it. You don't want to give them a frozen puck. But you defrost it on your counter for about an hour. Doesn't take long. It's gently cooked, so it's already cooked. There's no raw meats or anything to it. You mix it in with their food, and you're gonna watch your dog eat their food faster than you ever have before. Sometimes dogs even prefer it over their kibble, depending on where they're at, because of the moisture, and it's more species appropriate. So that's lightly cooked. In here we've got some raw.
This is the raw.
So these are some raw. We've got chicken and salmon, lots of different flavors that I won't go through, but similar concept. So it can be used as a whole food diet if they're already on it, or if you want to transition them to it. You can use it as a topper or a mixer, so you defrost it and you mix it in with kibble or other food that you've got for them. And it's just a very species proper food to give them. High protein, low carb. It's not processed like a kibble. If you look at the back of a bag of any of your kibbles, you're going to find ingredient lists, and you really want to look for ingredients that you recognize, just like food that you're eating. And if you're not, then you may want to consider adjusting what you're feeding them. Even in the kibble category, there are levels of kibble that are good for them. But with the frozen and with the raw, you'll see on the ingredients list, they're very short, anywhere from 3, 5, maybe 10 ingredients. We do have some freeze-dried options as well. So folks that like doing the raw and gently cooked, but maybe they're traveling, that you don't have a freezer or something like that, you can get freeze-dried. You mix it with water, and it's very similar on the nutrition scale. And we've got a couple more here. I won't go through all of them, but some additional here. So this is probably the other category is gently cooked. So this is sous vide. This is actually sous vide.
So does it have to be cooked, or is it just gently cooked for the dog that likes it that way?
It's already gently cooked, so this is not a raw product. With raw, some of these raw ones, like OC Raw, it is a raw meat, so you want to treat it as such, just like you would at your own home. So you want to make sure that you're using safe food handling measures, like not leaving it out on the counter, washing utensils and cutting boards and their bowl.
So that can be given to a dog that is on a raw diet, or actually take the raw and cook it at home, right?
If you'd like to.
Boil it or whatever.
You could cook the raw. Most people, when they're feeding the raw, they just feed the raw. We've got this gently cooked. This is a sous vide one. We've got other gently cooked options that are single and you know, so it's limited ingredient. But this one, there's little pouches in there. You defrost them, squeeze it into their food.
One big bag.
It looks like this. Once you actually defrost it.
It actually looks like chicken fried, right? Looking at it. Alrighty.
And then our giant treat wall and toys over here. Lots of different options for everything. And then this is our bully bar. So these are for heavy chewers. These are going to be your longer lasting chews and treats. And then over here we've got kind of a lot of exotic treats, things that you may not see elsewhere, but can be good for, you know, those picky pets or something that you want to give them on a holiday or their birthday, those kinds of things.
And this is strictly dogs, right? Obviously, right?
Cats can have some of this.
Cats can have some of that chews. Okay.
But mostly dogs, yeah.
Okay. Well, we've got a lot to see here, and let's just check out the children's section, which is really a nice touch here, a chicken coop here for sale. And I know you've got small children you mentioned, but also a place that the kids won't be bored or anything, you know, they can just sit there and do something while their parents shop or whoever brings them in.
It's also for the adults too, if you know, we have a minute to wait while the pets are getting groomed or washed, or you want to you know, just hang out. But yeah, we try to make it a really comfortable space so that we can create a community environment around here.
Well, okay, before we wrap this up, is there anything you'd like to say to the Santee, Lakeside, the greater community, that and others that might be coming in the first time? The service is great. The people, you and your dad, I've met the two of you, obviously, very friendly, very open, knowledgeable. What you'd like to say to the community and the greater community?
I think I'd like to say, you know, thank you for embracing us thus far. We've been open for about a week, and we're receiving nothing but positive feedback. Everybody that comes in here is very surprised and very gracious. You know, this space I've actually been utilizing for storage from a previous business, but we revitalized this space, and we're really revitalizing this sort of shopping center along with our neighbors, not just us. But this place had holes in the ceiling, there was water damage, it was leaking every time, the floors were a mess, there was a lot of holes in the walls, everything. You know, it really hadn't been used properly since right before COVID. And so we came in here along with the landlord and kind of redeveloped it and turned it into this space. And, you know, we've got Dino's who's redeveloped that bar over there, and a couple others in here. And so I just want to say thank you, first of all, for all of the community coming out and, you know, being so welcoming and so excited for us to be here. And then for anyone that's thinking about coming in and checking us out, come on down, ask us some questions. We'd love to help. That's what we're here for, is to help you and your pets.
So if you have a pet or thinking about getting a pet, come on down, and you get lots of good service and advice. So thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.